Very exciting round 4. Pondokwa now trying to take a breather. Not getting too much involved. Now it is Mikawa who's trying to regain some respect. Shikonji Mikawa getting a left there, right there. Comes another left hand. Good shots coming from Pondokwa. It's not much power behind the shots. That's the end of round 4. Great round for the Namibian. Very, very good round to have caught Mikawa with the left hand there. And that slowed down Mikawa. But very, very close fight between the two. Remember, in the second round, Mikawa got his man down.
Seconds out, round 5.
Round 5 is the second last round. And it's anybody's fight at this point. Pondokwa having an appetite now after some good combinations of punches in that fourth round. Some good speed in his punches. Working with his hands very well, especially offensively. Needs a lot of work to be done when it comes to him. Defensive is territory. And have done quite a good. Not sitting down on his punches, that is the Pondokwa. He's going out there and try to score points on the scorecards. Although most of the time he's the man on the back foot, fighting his way out of trouble at most cases. And the men from Malawi have done a pretty good job keeping at bay, and his experience is showing. It's a warning that goes to Shikonji Mikawa to go behind the head. You got the whole object in front of you. Try to go for that. Now that's a great combinations coming there. I think Mikawa got a left hand through there from after Pondokwa. Got some couple of good combinations though. Here comes Mikawa with the left right. Pondokwa fighting with those counter. Mikawa tries a shot there. Mikawa is running out of steam. And Pondokwa need to realize that and start putting pressure if he wants to win this one. Comes a left and a right. You can see that Mikawa Shikonji halting, trying to waste time and take a little bit of a breather. Experience and all-time Mikawa. Mr. Pondokwa from the back foot, get some good combinations through. He got the support, the crowd behind him. And that's the end of round 5. You will hate to be a judge in this one. It is that close.
I will tell you something. This is a good life. I want you to see. This is a good life. Where you wanna be.
Seconds out. Seconds out. 6th and final round.
Final round, now or never for both boxers. Edison Ngbondokwa, 6 fights, 4 wins, 2 losses. Now, going to the last round. It's a jab coming through there. A clean shot from the Malawian. And there comes a left jab. Good combinations. That is from the Namibian. Working a lot with his footwork. Ngbondokwa on the back foot and Mikawa on the attack. Here comes the left jab, waiting for Mikawa to commit, and then he comes with those counter punches. And there comes left, right. And now left, right from Ngbondokwa. It's another left coming in there. Mikawa under his shouts and halting now. It's now or never as far as Edison Ngbondokwa is concerned. He needs this badly. Mikawa also coming, keeping the range and pulling some good punches too. That is Mikawa getting that left jab in, followed by a right hook. Still Mikawa following Ngbondokwa all over the ring. Ngbondokwa in the corner, trying to fight against the ropes. There comes left, right. He needs a big round. It's still close between the two. There comes another left. Silly punching the air in most cases there. The Namibian Edison Ngbondokwa asking apology for the referee. All the few things he've done wrong. Warnings are coming. Who is it gonna be? It's very close between the two. And good combinations coming from the Malawian. Did very well in that second round. Got Ngbondokwa thinking that is Mikawa. And that's the end of it. Mikawa is claiming it. Ngbondokwa is claiming it. I think it is very close. It can be anybody's fight. And it's up to the judges, and that's where you hate to be a judge if it's that close. And we will be waiting for the ring announcer with interest as to who won this one.
Deception, 2011. anything. The only thing I'm thinking about is succeeding, believing, intriguing the people that try to pull me down. Thank you for the load and me. Thank you for the heart that you made me. The talk is you walk. You hated, I made it, I faded, I came back with that. This is a deception. This is a deception. I make music for the deaf, the deception. I only dance for the blind. This music. Daddy tuko na pokatina. Kuzanena pio mokura. Nukungu akapandi. Daddy mwana sike mbati. Wakamati koka donga donga. Kepeni taka penya penya. Wakamati koka donga donga. Kepeni taka penya penya. Deception, baby, deception. 2011, shake it, baby, shake it. Shake to baby. Deception, baby, deception. 2011, shake it, baby, shake it. Shake to baby. Go crazy, so please, please, please go crazy. This is us, we're doing this thing. We're running this thing. One time I get so much of the help me. But people, please, let's do this. Let's do this. Now let's do this.
Oh, let's give it up for the two boxers, ladies and gentlemen. After 6 rounds of entertainment, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Trevor Jacobs scores the bout 57-56. Judge Philemon Moya scores the bout 58-56. And Judge Jason Pietrus scores the bout 56-53. To your winner by unanimous decision, Edson Bulalo Ipondaka.
You can hear the crowd is going wild. Hey, Pala.
Mamela, hey, dog.
Keep it fresh. You know, you are my family.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it on Shasho too.
I like that. You know what? Let's go.
It's a beautiful night. Say what? It's a beautiful night. Such a we can fly away. It's a beautiful night. Do what you wanna do. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. Say what? It's a beautiful night. Such a we can fly away. It's a beautiful night. Do what you wanna do. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. Somta shakele. Manana na kolele. Yes. Unyurita kalele. Yes, kwinya kaile. Danyagele. Oh, manono Africa. Indico Africa. Oh, fresh oil Africa. Oh, church Africa. Yes, yes. It's a beautiful night. Say what? It's a beautiful night. Such a we can fly away. It's a beautiful night. Do what you wanna do. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. While I just keep it fresh. Yes, and forgive enemies. Shasho. Family. Double up, cause I'm coming up. Just for the mouth. Double up, just double up. Yes, yes. Really give up. Don't kill a guitar. Don't kill a lela. Give it up. Give it up. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues here at the Ongwediva Trade Fair Hall. And the action continues with the 4th bout. In the welterweight division, The officials for the next bout, the judges Ricky Tabalala, Lazy Nainda, as well as Trevor Jacobs. The referee and the man in charge at the bell, John Camby. And now, the boxer to make way to the blue corner. Please welcome Simeon Shaffer. And his opponent to make way to the red corner. Please welcome Emmanuel Mugandjela. The three judges scoring at ringside, Ricky Tabalala, Lazy Nainda, as well as Trevor Jacobs. The referee and the man in charge at the bell, John Camby. And now, introducing first the fighting out of the blue corner in the red and black trunks, accompanied by Coach Mandongo. Official weight 69.95 kgs. Heads represents the Bright Warriors Boxing Club from Windhoek, Namibia. Boxing fans, make some noise for Simeon Shaffer. And his opponent answering the bell from the red corner in the red and white trunks, accompanied by Joseph Andindi, has a record of 16 fights, 12 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw. He is a Sunshine production, hailing from Ukwambi, Oshana region, the 1-2 mechanism and the hard-hitting lion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Emmanuel the Lion Mugandjela. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Okay, like what you discussed in the dressing room, I want you to obey the instruction. Protect yourself, shake your hand, and good luck.
66.8 kg in the welterweight title. It is Simon Shaffer and Manuel Mugandjela. It is promising to be a quite interesting fight. And it is Mugandjela who looked like he will have to be on top of his game to beat Dino into the first round already. And now it is Mugandjela who's trying to get his presence felt early on here in his first round. Comes with the left there. Mugandjela tries an uppercut, getting Shaffer Dino in trouble early on. They got good heights, both boxers. You will expect a very interesting combinations from the two. No reach advantage. See now, the southpaw against an orthodox boxer. And there comes Mugandjela. Oh, just got in there, got what he wants and goes out. Comes with another left and right. It's putting Simeon Shaffer under pressure alone here. Good combinations from Mugandjela. Just knows what he wants. In a very good place at this stage of the bout. It's expected. Really does well, leading with that left jab. So it's a southpaw working very well with that right jab. The strength lying in the left. That is Mugandjela. And comes the left. And cutting his punches very easy. Around 15 seconds of the first. Very comfortably in this round, Emmanuel Mugandjela. Very comfortably have dealt with that round in terms of the scorecards. He is leading in that area. Have done pretty well, the men from the Sunshine. Some actions from that previous round where Mugandjela dominated the fight early on there, and
Seconds out.
quietly evident from the replay. Moving into round number 2, scheduled for 6. It is welterweight division. So around the guys that weigh around 66 kg to be in that welterweight division, and that's Mugandjela again, who connects with the left. It's a clean shot. And it comes again with a left right, over the hand right. Tries a right uppercut there. At this stage, Simeon Dino is all over the place. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Have not settled yet. Doesn't do anything right. He's just reacting to what Mugandjela is doing at him. Reaction punch. He got with the left there, Mugandjela. And they get him with the left, another left, and Dino in all trouble. Really didn't get his game together. This man in your picture, Dino, have been in the reactionary to this guy. He's doing pretty well. He's controlling the fight. He's picking up the pace of the fight. He's slowing it down at will. Emmanuel Mugandjela at this stage. comes also a now Dino, Simeon Dino getting those counter punches. See, litting with that right hand, lining up the left. That is Emmanuel Mugandjela. Oh, goes down to the body shots, looking to go to the head. Mugandjela. It's been a struggle for Simeon Dino. In a struggle to stay in the fight. Haven't really brought his own game forward at this stage. He's at this time trying to stay in there as Emmanuel Mugandjela is picking and getting the spots where he wants to hit Dino. Oh, that comes another one there. Left, right. Might be fighting better now from Dino. It was a good reaction towards the end of the round. Mugandjela lost his footing towards the end there. And so the end of round 2, another round that Emmanuel Mugandjela was in control of. Dino needs to better his game in the third. Some moments in that previous round, and the men in the maroon and white trunk, Emmanuel Mugandjela, have been dominant in that previous round, and you can see that left hand there. Oh, he caught him. It's a clean shot.
Round 3
from Mugandjela. Moving into round 3. Yet to see what Simeon Dino can bring to the table. At this juncture, it is Emmanuel Mugandjela is in control of the fight here. He can continue. And now, better from Dino trying to put up a fight there. But lots of combinations are going there. And you see, at pace at ease, Mugandjela is doing what a boxer should do. Not getting into the fight of Dino. He let Dino do his things, and then he comes at will and connect. Clean shots, body shots going in there. They are scoring him points. Mugandjela caught there by a left hand. Not much power, but some few points for Dino. Is he running out of steam? Mugandjela, haven't seen him halting for the first 2 rounds. Now he's getting halting, trying to stop the opponent by halting. It's a sign of tiredness. One want to be tired at this stage. He's really in control. Emmanuel Mugandjela casts with the left, right. Dino fighting his way, not trying to be a spectator in there. Now it's Dino taking the fight to the opponent. Can he tries to get those body shots that are really not coming at this stage. There comes the left. Just over 40 seconds remaining. A more close round, this one, but you will still favor Emmanuel Mugandjela to get this one. They've done enough. He's trying to stretch his hands as he tried to combine. He got him with the left there. Good left jab there from Emmanuel Mugandjela again. Caught his opponent. Running down the clock as the end of round 3. The concern from Mugandjela's corner, from the Sunshine Boxing Academy, is that can he keep up in terms of endurance? Does he still have enough breath to take him through? And the concern from the Simeon Tafodino's camp is haven't done enough to score him points. He needs to really come out and start getting punches through. You see the uppercuts coming in there from Mugandjela, and he's most of the time on the back foot and try to protect himself. Dino, the man in your picture, needs a better next round.
Seconds out, round 4.
Getting into round 4. Manuel Mugandjela will be very pleased where he is right now. He has some very expensive punches in the previous rounds that got him points on the scorecards. He's a very, very good place. If the fighter had to stop now, Mugandjela will be the winner. So he needs to continue and really not get hurt, not allow Dino to come back into this one. Dino have glimpses of some great combinations, but not quite working. Referee trying to tell him to get there's now Mugandjela. Oh, that's he lost his footing. And the referee have to make sure that Dino is okay to continue. Dino tried to get one big punch. He's haven't been lucky. He's trying in between the counter punches there to try and get one big punch. Not really coming, but have been on the receiving end most of the time, Dino. Here it comes again. .60 seconds left of the of round 4. As Mugandjela again continue dominating, continue being on the offensive side. And Dino at this stage just been trailing in terms of performance. He also trailing in terms of the scorecard. Very easy for the judges to score this one. Manuel Mugandjela again getting his opponent against the ropes and try to finish him off there, but that's the end of round 4. Not turning out to be another good round for Simeon Dino. And we're waiting to see what he can come up with in the next 2 rounds. Otherwise, it will be Emmanuel Mugandjela's fight to lose.
Seconds out. Seconds out. Round 5.
Round 5. And it's Mugandjela who wants to end this one earlier than scheduled. He is coming in with all kind of combination, mix them up, and Shaffer Dino in trouble. Couldn't keep up. Oh, that was ladder mix there in Mugandjela's punches, coming with the left, right. Body shots, goes upstairs. Doing pretty well. It's another body shot. Mugandjela coming out. Survived the scare Shaffer Dino, but it's still Mugandjela getting on top of Shaffer Dino in the 5th. Now goes for the body, goes with the right hand that catch Shaffer Dino. No place to hide there for Shaffer Dino. Mugandjela comes with the right, and Shaffer Dino, not sure whether he lost his footing or he was caught by a punch. The referee says just lost his footing. He got a cut on just the bottom of the right eye there. And now Mugandjela continues. And now it's turning into a wrestling for a moment there, as Shaffer Dino can't keep up with Mugandjela's shots. And the way he tried to get out of trouble is by holding Mugandjela. Mugandjela has an appetite for this one. Wanted to finish it in the 5th. Here comes a left that caught a clean shot again there. Left, oh, cut him with the right again. Shaffer Dino in trouble. Halting, tried to take a breather. Tried to have a break. In terms of boxing pound by pound, this men have just lost it. That is Shaffer Dino Simeon. And Mugandjela knows that is, in terms of the scorecards, he's leading. There he comes. Another left there, right. And that's the end of the 5th. And it's the man that is leading that got the cut in that particular round. On the, just at the bottom of the right eye there. But he have done pretty well. And this is a testimony from the action replay here, how good Mugandjela have been in that particular round again. Look at the combination, in mixing them up there. Lots of them. And Shaffer Dino there can't keep up with those. And in an attempt to run away from them, he lost his footing. So, as it stands in round 5, We are facing the final round, and that man in your picture, that is Emmanuel Mugandjela, is controlling the fight.
You're my everything. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. I'll give all my love to you.
Seconds out. Seconds out. 6th and final round.
It should be everything in this one for Simeon Shaffer Dino. Mugandjela doesn't need to risk it, but he's going all out to try and finish him. He caught his opponent with a clean right early in that. Working very well with his both hands. Letting up with that right and backing it up with the left. Building up for the left. Mugandjela really started the round very good again. It is his fight to lose. Shaffer Dino have been battling to really make a connection here. It was very difficult for him throughout the round to get one decent punch, a clean shot. He have been on most of the cases just reacting, counter punches, fighting when he's trouble, not really in control of things, and that will be very hard to get yourself points on the scorecards. Needs to do that very often. Should have followed up. He went to the ropes and then allowed Mugandjela to come at him. Not working pretty well in that for Shaffer Dino. He's been a very strong character. Mugandjela had moments where many thought that it's the end of Shaffer Dino, but he has been a tough character out there. That is not going down, but going forward in terms of himself collecting points, Shaffer Dino have been close to non-existent. Mugandjela just over 40 seconds to stay in the fight and win it on points. And Shaffer Dino have those seconds, just try to win it with a big punch. He needs a knockout to win this one. Just afraid to commit. Staying with his range. Not trying to commit to get involved. That is Shaffer Dino playing it safe, which is not what he wants at in the position where he is. Need to take a little bit of a risk. And that's the end of round 6, the round of the bout in the welterweight division 6 rounder. And Emmanuel Mugandjela really looked like he won this one. And you can see by the body language of the two. And Shaffer Dino going to his corner with his tail between his legs, while Shaffer Dino punching the air. And the evidence of why Shaffer Dino was more confident of winning coming from those replays. So we're waiting for the ring announcer to give us the official results as to who is the winner of this one.
Too much. I desire designer. Kapotoka China. Kachengeta kataime. Too much. Kadikaria. Atuchicha China. Tucheka China. Yes, yes. Too much. 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 Yes, yes. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Cara do cacete no time. Oh, know me by now. I'm sure you see me. Shut my paparazzi up the bike. I'm too much. Too much. And then she come away. Paco Ben Cigars. And somebody watch and occupy. Yes, yes. I'm too much. Too much. I'm too much. Too much. Chippy. Too much. Too much. Yes, yes. I'm too much. 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 I'm too much. 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 Yes, yes.
Oh, let's give it up for the two boxers, ladies and gentlemen. After 6 rounds of entertainment, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Ricky Tabalala scores the bout 59 to 55. Judge Lazy Nainda scores the bout 60 to 54. And Judge Trevor Jacobs scores the bout 67 to 57 to your winner by unanimous decision, Emmanuel the Lion Mugandjela. Ladies and gentlemen, their battle boxing bonanza, Namibia vs China, here at Ongwediva Trade Fair Hall, is promoted by the MTC Nestor Sunshine Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy, sponsored by the best telemobile communications in the country. MTC encourages you to make your away. 081 everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before the introduction of the next bout, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Erastus Utoni, who is the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture. Also like to acknowledge Dr. Bernard Taufiku, the former boxing board member and the former Minister of Health, who is currently the advisor of His Excellency. Also, I'd like to acknowledge the Governor of Oshana, Dr. Elias Irameri. And now, boxing fans, before we introduce the next bout, we will have a performance by Namibia's greatest dancers and musicians. Boxing fans, let's give it up for Tate Buti.
We are forever. We are forever. And we're gonna do magic together. Magic together. So push it up and deal Otikwa. 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 It's the voices in my head that keep telling me that go nine kafaloe kokolola. When we appreciate, we elevate. When we accept the fate, keshes tasio shit. Action boys, action G's, my quere now PDK. It never came overnight. Shit we never fight. Every step of the way, 100% we are giving it. Staying true to the game, and our people gon' carry us. As long as the sun shine, don't be shaken. As long as you in a corner, we gonna make it. Memokwati, we are forever. We are forever, and we gonna do magic together. Magic together. So push it up and deal Otikwa. Otikwa. Industry oyo ya humba tange by the same time or in a drama. Neno ya hano kukipinga nge mongulo ya fire hano kuhama. Wanna send me to Hades so shirimodikwa since all my lights. We are gonna celebrate this. To have a president in a Mercedes. Now feel the nigga. Multiplying the figure and pushing to get bigger. For as long as Engalwadi shikwa, me I pray we stay in Odikwa. Memokwati, we are forever. We are forever, and we gonna do magic together. Magic together. So push it up and deal Otikwa.
Kimulo mbele kutoshikesha umbatange Oshitalenjo shaja kukuku Anyena ndenkwe twaituku Kesho fikwa imbanga Kuja koluka ndafiyoko downtown Tatuzengwa konti Atukomoneke konte Noka miziko kapepe Atukongo na komansere Twakantumba mo VIP Hey, number one, I see Africa, we're ready, say. Oh, we are ready, say. Namibia, Kalana, say. Oh, Kalana, say. Kalana, say.
It's because of you. Baba do jom chogoro. Atu jom chogoro. Tawende pogam kwigoro. Egera mondingoro. Yeah, my people, we appreciate it. We are forever. We are forever. And we gonna do magic together. Magic together. So push it up and deal Otikwa. 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 Devotion can make you last, make you last. I promise to keep you close to me, as long as we cool like the ocean breeze. And we both can give our devotion. We can make it last, make it last. You know we can make it one time. One time. We can make it one more time.
Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. The next artist to perform is not Tatebuti, but Kukunkandanga. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Kukunkandanga.
It's not us. No, no. Yeah, no.
Where is the VVIP? Huh? Huh? Can you bring out? Yeah, hello. Good evening. Are you guys having fun? You want some dancing? Okay. Or should we fight? DJs, spray that on my home. Hear me? So. Ya pues cuide ni toda nengetenda. Ya pues cuide ni toda nengetenda. Andongi ni toda nengetenda. Akwambi ni toda nengetenda. Akwanyambi ni toda nengetenda. Amanji ni toda nengetenda. Akwazuzi ni toda nengetenda. Angayeli ni Ambandwile nikoda nengetenda Akamajile nikoda nengetenda Ngelongile nikoda nengetenda Akapile nikoda nengetenda Atwanile nikoda nengetenda Akavango ile nikoda nengetenda Yafuro jambadi debita kwidongolo 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 Yafuro Thank you very much. Baik, danke. Wajere. Danke. Oh. DJ spin on my drill. What Danny? Danny is career. Who's so? Yeah. Sino iba nila musuhan natin. Ang ganda sekalian di. Tuwi na tataputi. Muy buena natin. Tangay. Itlay. Jadi. Kami suka kumamu. Kamu suka kumamu.
Dai huda zame Itai shunako Nando chile kale apia No shino kwenda nawa
Shino kwenda nawa Shino kwenda nawa Kwenda nawa Nando chile kale apia No shino kwenda nawa Kwenda nawa
Doctor que badola To padula boloto you know na Yeah Ota puke ya one day Dave Doctor que ni padula Yeah Oka manya kababa Tula kojajera Mama mangula Oto tekela Uye komeso Lokuchata kisi the way Lokuchata kisi the way Lokuchata kisi Uta zame Itai shunako Nando chile kale apia No shino kwenda nawa
Shino kwenda nawa Shino kwenda nawa Kwenda nawa Nando chile kale apia No shino kwenda nawa Biki, okako kuinyenga, ukonyamo kuinyenga, renge kokako kuinyenga, kokanto kuinyenga,
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all, and we welcome you here at Ongwediva Trade Fair Hall. And here tonight, MTC Sunshine Promotions are proud to present the Battle Boxing Bonanza. This is Namibia vs. China. Live on NBC One, we welcome you all viewers at home and the whole world at large. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Mika Shanina versus Yoli Dong for your WBO Africa as well as WBO Asia title on the line. Sanctioned by the Namibian Boxing Board of Control, we'd like to acknowledge the chairman, Mr. Alison Yarunguru, who is also the supervisor for this bout. Your chief administrator, Mr. Thomas Mabuku, as well as office administrator, Mrs. Janine Van Veek. Sponsored by the best telemobile communications in the country, MTC encourages you to make your away. 081 everyone. Also like to acknowledge your WBO supervisor, Mr. Captain Samir from Ghana. Your doctors at ringside, Dr. Orlando Rodriguez from Cuba. I'm Absalom Shihepo, and with my colleague, Tafanji Nyarenda, will be your hosts for tonight. Introducing the next contest for tonight, the officials for this bout, the three judges scoring this bout, Jason Pietras, John Kambi, as well as Angel Simasiku. The referee and the man in charge of the action at the bell, Philemon Moya. And now the boxer to make way to the blue corner. Please make some noise for Nikoti Johannes.
First it's God. Dr. Semni Yoma. Tupac Amaru Shakur. Nelson Madiba. O'Brien Gekota Kambra. Haupai Dongo Toyota. Simon Anjaba the billionaire. Shapumba Champagne the musician. Young T the rapper. Rasiama Ragada that the Putti understood that. So Madino money. Hemachi was the Loxini. 2018 Drogati and Baba. Madino Manene. Simane Comadino Manene. Comadino Manene. Dino Dimbo Madino Manene. Comadino Manene. Comutilo Madino Manene. Comadino Manene. Simane Comadino Manene. Look at the juice.
And the boxer to make way to the red corner. Please make some noise for Sebastian Nathaniel.
PDK. Black box. Ngane. Nowadays.
Saka with Tulamo, Sakane,
Kayodala utansilenge, Wanda bongeto bumunange, Kayodala ulukilenge, Wanda bomono kamuna mwele, Wanda bomono kamuna mwele,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the boxers are here and they are ready to rock and roll. Boxing fans, amigos, compadres, it's boxing time. Introducing first the fighting out of the blue corner, accompanied by Coach Mandongo in and white trunks, official weight 57.65 kgs, has a record of 10 fights, 4 draws, 2 losses and 4 wins. From the Erongo Boxing Gym, representing Swakopmund, Namibia. Boxing fans, make some noise for Nikoti Johannes. Introducing second and his opponent across the ring and answering the bell from the red corner. In the black trunks, accompanied by his coach and trainer, Joseph Andindi. Official weight 57.80 kgs, has a record of 12 fights, 10 wins and 2 losses. He is a Sunshine production. Boxing fans, make some noise for Nathaniel Sebastian. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Boxers, I mark myself, get in the dressing room. Obey to my instruction, all time. Protect yourself, all time. Shake hands.
Battle that will bring you live here from Ongwediva in Namibia or Chana region. And we are ready with the fifth fight. We have a couple of wins. We'll give you later who are the boxers that got the victories tonight. And currently now in the ring is Sebastian Nathaniel. And he will be wearing in the black trunk. And he will face Nikoti Johannes. And this is in the middleweight division. Junior lightweight, beg your pardon there, and it is scheduled to go for 6 rounds between the two boxers, and they immediately noticed that you will see between the two boxers is that Nikoti Johannes have the little bit of the reach and might use that to his advantage, but early in this round you would expect the two boxers just to fill each other out in this first round. Giving each other respect, but it is Nikoti Johannes who really wants to put some intentions early on in the fight and just want to gain that early respect from the opponent, and you would like to get that early and make your opponent be aware of what you are capable of. It's early in that first round. We have a couple of early bouts that took place here with Paulus Amvala winning his fight. Also, we had Philippus Gitumbwa winning his fight, and also as Edison Gipondokwa and also Emmanuel Mugandjela, all with victories tonight as we're moving into the round 5, which is our first of the live bouts here. Early in this round, nothing to separate between the two boxers here. They keeping it cool, keeping their cards close to their chest early on in this bout. Just under 1 minute remaining of the fight, but good combination from Nikoti Johannes. He's from the Erongo Boxing Club or gym where he trains currently, and the man in the black trunk, it is from the host of this event, that's the Nestor MTC, Sunshine Boxing Academy from Windhoek. And we are in Oshana region here. There's been good attendance. There is a trade fair going on here, and very, very big supported here. So it is Nikoti. So the first round come to a close like that, and very, very close round between the two. Haven't seen much to start favoring in terms of swinging the bout, but it is still very, very early, and it is a very difficult round to score there for the judges. And it looked like the man in the red corner, Sebastian Nathaniel, really looking worried there in that first round, haven't really showed much. And also is Nikoti Johannes have glimpses of what we should expect when the round goes on. But not much time, only 6 rounds. So you need to get your authority already and try to win as many rounds as possible. If it goes to the scorecards, 6 round, it will really be finishing before you know it. So getting into round number 2. Very close contested first round. Can Nikoti Johannes come up on tops, of will it be Sebastian Nathaniel? Very quiet first round. Nothing really to write home about. We will expect the tempo to improve in this second round. And you will also notice that The southpaw coming is can the two get the authority already on this fight? And there comes Sebastian trying to connect with that left hand, using. It's an orthodox boxer, Sebastian, leading with that left jab and really building up for the right. That has been his style of boxing for quite a while now. Tries to get closer, keeping his range, connecting pretty well now. You can see Sebastian really trying to work more, getting more punches on target, trying to score points. There he goes, try to mix it up, goes down, but good also movements from Nikoti, but it is Nathaniel that want to take control of the of the round two. Some good speed in the combinations there from Nathaniel. Nikoti have also been very busy. Not really been quite a boxer out there. He's keeping Nathaniel very busy, but haven't really got some few combinations that are clean on target. It's two orthodox boxers here, which works well in terms of positioning and punching. Oh! What just happened there, turning into, lost his footing at the moment where he felt that he saw an opening to attack. The landing was not that well, but he's okay. That is Nikoti Johannes, and continues. Now he's very much encouraged as we ending round two. He really established himself in that round. That man in your picture, Sebastian Nathaniel, did well, had his moments, and might have scored enough on the scorecards to edge that one. As we're moving into round three, the end of that round, we're already halfway into the fight, so you need to get the points on board as early as possible. Nikoti have drawn 4 times.
Seconds out. Seconds out. Round 3.
Getting into round 3. Very close first round between the two. Haven't seen much commitment from either of the boxers. We saw a little bit of risk being taken by Nathaniel in that second round. And he edged the round by taking that risk. Can we see some good combinations coming from Nikoti? We haven't seen that since the fight, now trying to go for that body shots. Not really hurting Nathaniel at this stage, but better combination. A little bit mixing it up there. Goes downstairs. Oh, he caught him with the left. Better from Nikoti. And Nathaniel were caught there. Was a clean shot for once from Nikoti. Not sure about whether he was hurt, but some great combinations now from certainly from Nikoti. Johannes. good understanding of boxing from Nathaniel. His positioning, the way he really waiting for that moment when he see an opening, try to catch Nikoti. Not gonna be an easy bout here for Nathaniel. Nikoti showed glimpses of what he can do too. Man with 4 draws, 4 wins, and only 2 losses. That is Nikoti. So it's a very tough character to beat. And you can see that he's lining up some good combinations. And caught with the left, and I think he came with the right hook. That is Nikoti. Not going to stand back. He's not sitting on any punches here. Goes for the body. Again, it's getting to be a very close round, this one. Just over 30 seconds remaining. It's an open fight. So he tries now left, right, and an uppercut there from Johannes. I think he have done very well in this round. It's another very close round. It's those rounds that will give the judges a grey hair. Built himself up, and that's the end of that round 3. Better round definitely for Nikoti Johannes, and Sebastian Nathaniel won't be very happy with himself in that round, and that made that round very, very close. And the question is that who will come up tops in the next round? I think still Nikoti needs the next round to put his authority and maybe swing the bout in his favor. He needs the next round. It's round number 4. 3 more rounds to go. We are halfway in the fight. Remember that we are building up for the big one. It is Yolidong against Namibia, Mika Shonena. Yolidong from China. It's the battle, Namibia versus China.
Seconds out.
Can't wait for that one.
Round 4.
It promises to be an explosive one. Still 3 bouts to go before we get to the main bout. That excluding this one. This is a junior lightweight, Sebastian Nathaniel and Nikoti Johannes. Nikoti in the red and white, and Sebastian Nathaniel in the black trunk. It has been very good, close contested bout so far. And Nathaniel had a very good 3rd round. No, a very good 2nd round, I have to say. And the man in a white and red trunk, that is Nikoti Johannes, had a better previous round. And he's working very well now in the 4th. Oh, he caught him with the left again. It's a clean shot from Nikoti. Working very well now. Sebastian try to mix, going to the body shots and upstairs. Not really dominating in terms of connecting with the punches. That is Sebastian, and neither is Nikoti also dominating in that aspect. But the 2 boxers are keeping it very cool, and you can see the respect they are showing each other at this stage. It's 2 orthodox boxers that makes it very easy to read each other. Nathaniel trying to lead with that left. And at stage trying to line up the left for the big punch. Nikoti at this stage want to be in that pocket of space, trying to be in his face and try to connect as much as he can. There he goes again. Nikoti with over 40 seconds remaining it's another close round. No risk have been taken by the two boxers. They are at this stage playing it safe. Playing it safe, and Nathaniel connecting at times, trying to get your points on the scorecards. And the difference when you see the efforts from Nikoti, he wants to come up with big punches, while Nathaniel wants to just collect points on the scorecards. Johannes fighting his life in that particular round. Another close, but I will really edge it to Nikoti, Johannes way. So the two back-to-back rounds where Nikoti did very well, the men from Erongo region. And we moving into round 5, which will be the second last round. Need somebody to take authority of that round. The fight is that close, so that one round might win it. Can Sebastian Nathaniel come back in his 6th round, in his 4th round? Beg your pardon, that's a 5th. Or can Nikoti continues?
Seconds out.
Did well in the two
Round
previous rounds.
5.
That's Nikoti. Now round 5, second last. Haven't seen explosive stuff, fireworks in his bout yet, but we have seen enough. Oh, caught him with the left there. Lost his footing, says the referee. Back on his foot quickly. That is Nikoti. Oh, but that was a left that went in there. And I think it was a clean shot from Nathaniel. But Nikoti, take it like a man. But he didn't go down because of the punch. Yes, the punch got him, but he has also lost his footing there in the moment. That's why he was quick on his feet. Didn't really wanted the referee to get involved. Oh, Nathaniel got him with the right again. He's really doing well in terms of those, and now started the round very well. They're really up for it. Nobody is pulling punches at this stage. And there comes Nikoti with a left and tries a right to the body. Goes to the body again. Nikoti is trying to say, don't do that, that's box, don't pull me. Working very well now. Nikoti with the reach, he needs to keep the distance. Try to fight from the outside. And once he gets into the infight, it will be Nikoti's fight. Nikoti Johannes is the man really lacking the height here, who will love to get into the inside of the fight and get to the body shots working. You see from that jab, previous right hook, he struggled to get to Nikoti's head. So you need to get closer if you are Johannes Nikoti and get more punches on target, because the way he's fighting right now, it favors Nathaniel, because he has the reach, he can get on target from the outside. Better round for Nathaniel. Better round for Nathaniel. And Nikoti to work his way back into this round. Just over 10 seconds remaining. That's the end of the round. So that's it Very good round. I think that might be Nathaniel's one. But it's very close. It's very close, and that bout will be very close. And we are moving into round number 6, which will be the final round. And everybody is waiting to see who will come out on tops in this round. Well, attendance here at the Ongwediva Hall. Let's see some of the replays from the previous round. Yeah, that was a good hit there from Nathaniel, collecting those points with those clean shots. That's what he's doing better than Nikoti, and he did well in that round. And I think he really won the previous round. So this is the final round. Need to score points. It's very close. Nathaniel might have just, or might edge it on the scorecards. But you wouldn't risk it at this stage. Need to win this round too. If you are Nathaniel and you want to be sure. But I think in terms of Nikoti, Johannes is a little bit trailing, and he needs a big round here. It's a final round. Haven't seen a commitment from any. We'll expect Nikoti to start this one on fire. Tries to go for the body shot, but he was caught in that process with the left by Nathaniel. Really struggling now to get punches on target. That is Nikoti, and the problem is that he's fighting a fight that suits Nathaniel at this stage. He's fighting from the outside, and if you are shorter than your opponent, you need to be in the infight. You get to get involved more. The way he's currently fighting, he suits the men from the capital city. Now he's forcing punches that are not landing, and they will never land from the distance. It needs to come close. Just over a minute left. You will think that Sebastian Nathaniel might be leading in the scorecards, and he wants to play it safe. I think now comes Johannes. Getting into an infight. 40 seconds. We'll be eagerly waiting for the ring announcer in terms of the scorecards for this one. Time running out. Not much in this round. And that's the end of round 6, round of the bout. And Nathaniel confidently punching the air at the end of that round, feeling very confident that he have done enough to win it. I might feel that way too in terms of the scorecards, my scorecards, but it will be the judges' scorecards that matters. Jason Pietres, John Kaimbi, and Angel Simasiku are the judges. You should score this one, and we will be waiting who is the winner.
When just time came, it was just us two. The man is now coming, so we still us two. Summertime,
Let's give it up for the two boxers, ladies and gentlemen. After 6 rounds of entertaining boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Jason Pietrus scores about Judge Jason Pietrus scores about 51-57. Judge John Camby scores about 59-56. And Judge Angel Simasiku scores about 58-56 to your winner by unanimous decision, Sebastian Nathaniel.
There you have it, very close scores, but unanimously goes to Nathaniel, Sebastian Nathaniel, and winning another one there now, 11 victories for him, looking to build up that. And we go back to the ring announcers for the next bout.
12 years. Welcome on NBC. Tafanji Nyuenda, and thank you very much to AB Shihepo as we go for the main bout, Namibia versus China. We'd also like to thank MTC, as well as the Namibia Boxing Control Board, Destiny Hotel, Omalanga Mills, Shili Mela Security, the Governor's Office, Elamo, Ondangwa Private Hospital, as well as Kran, Ready Bites, ETN Technical, Kuku Agricultural Agri Equipments, Parami, Oshakati Pharmacy, Chico Building Supplies, and Norit Electricity. Partly brought to you by MTC. Also at ringside, Mr. Samir Captain, not forgetting Comrade Elliot Mbako, the regional coordinator and central committee member of SWAPO, and also Professor Awala from the University of Namibia, and the Honorable Erastus Otoni, Minister of Sport, Youth, and National Service. Let's call on to make way to the blue corner, Dominicus Williulu. And also for the officials, ladies and gentlemen, the referee, Mr. Lazy Nainda, Mr. Ricky Chabalala, Philemon Muya, and Jason Petrus.
And his opponent to make way to the red corner. Please welcome Michael Bernard.
Oh, oh. Hey. Oh, oh. Ay. Aduh dangaru, 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 kangaroo, atukundu kangaroo, 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 kangaroo,
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Ongwediva Trade Fair, the third man in the ring, Mr. Lazy Nainda, in charge of the fight. Introducing first, fighting from my right-hand side and from the blue corner, with Coach Cheetah, a member of 21 Brigade, has a record of 9 fights, 2 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. On scale, 60.80 kilograms in blue. Please put your hands together for Dominicus Williulu.
And he's answering the bell from the red corner. In the navy and white trunks, official weight 60.40 kgs, has a record of 5 fights and 5 straight wins, representing the Kilimanjaro Boxing Gym, hailing from Oshakati, northern Namibia. He represents boxing's finest skills, the crowd's favorite and the people's choice. Introducing to you, Michael Bernard. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Gentlemen, I make myself clear in changing room. Obey my instruction all time. Protect yourself time. Touch gloves and good luck.
The fight is scheduled for 6 rounds.
This one, he really needs to do that if he wants to see a bright future in boxing. He needs to get a clean sheet here again, and it's a lightweight division, and the man in the white and black trunk will be looking to carry on with a winning record. Scheduled for 6, Dominicus Williulu is trying to disturb that clean record. Dominicus Williulu knows how to win, knows how to lose, knows how to draw. Have been there, done that before. Much experience Williulu compared to the two. Alter compared to the two. But looking at the record, you see that Bernard might be the better boxer, haven't tested defeat. He has the reach to his advantage. Also, both orthodox boxers, leading with a left jab and building up for the right hand. Makes it easier to face another unorthodox boxer. Always a bit of tricky when an orthodox boxer is facing an southpaw. But it is Bernard who shows glimpses of good combinations and mixing, good punches, body shots. He mixing it up very well. Dominicus Williulu trying to put pressure on Bernard. Oh, Bernard caught him, but I think Williulu counter punch also caught Bernard. Goes for the body now. That's Williulu. Try to get him against the ropes. Some complaint there that Williulu went a little bit too far down, below the belt. Shouldn't. Goes for the body again. Williulu working well with the counters, but good action. Look at the left. Good boxer in terms of the body movement, his feet movements. That is Bernard, Michael Bernard. Good understanding of the game. Dominicus Williulu at this stage is fighting with emotions. Great left right there from Dominicus Williulu. That's the end of the first round. And around that match, let you sit back and think. It's a smart boxer in your picture there. That is Michael Barnett. But he's facing a boxer that really have nothing to lose. Dominicus Williulu. And he's putting up a fight. Not letting Michael Barnett easy on this one. You could see towards the end of that round. And that's what we are building up for. It is the big one late in the night. Mika Shonena and Yuli Jong from China. Mika Shonena, obviously Namibian. Everybody is talking about it.
Seconds out, round number 2.
Some of the previous rounds action. There you can see Dominicus Williulu stretching to go upstairs there. But a good defensive work also from Michael Barnett. Very difficult to hurt him. You see Williulu putting everything behind every punch. Tries to get this one finished early. And that's something that Michael Barnett need to be very careful of. Because the way Dominicus Williulu fighting here, one big punch might be enough. Tries to line up a body shot there. And look at the cleverness from Michael Barnett, going in at the right time and move out when it's necessary. Good body movements, good feeds. And some smartness in the way he wants to box. Goes up, caught him with the left there, with the right, beg your pardon. That is Barnett, goes to the body. And Dominicus Williulu also retaliates. Now Williulu have him against the ropes, right where he wants him, tries and caught him with the left. I think he was also caught with the left. Goes for the body. It's the two boxers from Oshakati. The crowd in Oshana region are divided here. There comes Barnett letting that left jab. Very little did you see him using the right hand. Now here is Williulu using both his hands. But again, doesn't keep his punches up. Many expected Barnett to dominate the fight early on, but he's been given some tough time by Williulu, who's ready to box out there. That's the end of round 2. Barnett not getting his way. Dominicus Williulu making it a fight. The man with a clean sheet from the Golden Boxing. He's been held. The man from the Golden Boxing is holding the man from the Kilimanjaro Boxing Club, Michael Barnett. Still in his early age of the career. Only 5 fights as a pro, compared to the men that have been 9 times as a professional. Boxer here for 9 fights under his belt.
Seconds
Only
out.
won 2.
Round number 3.
Round 3. Nobody in control at this stage. Here comes the left. Williulu is the man taking the fight to Bernard in most cases. And there is Williulu lining up again. Oh, he got him. It was a punch below the belt again from Williulu. He was warned. I know there will be action taken against that. Not a knockdown. It's just that Williulu will there be action taken? Points deduction? See what Lazy Nainta, the referee, will. There was an early warning from Lazy Nainta to Williulu to keep his punches up. They want to make absolutely sure that the man from the red trunk. There comes the. Oh, that was very low. Very, very low from Dominicus Williulu. Getting a warning from Lazy Nainta once again. Combinations of punches there now from Michael Barnard, maybe a little bit angered by Williulu. Tries to combine with the left and right, but Williulu still in there, trying to put up a fight, and the crowd is loving it. Maybe the style of boxing allows good combinations now from Barnard. The style of Williulu's fighting also a little bit confusing. Michael Barnard here. It's a very different style from Williulu. Teasing at most cases and wants to come in, but now points have been collected with some good combinations of punches by Michael Barnard. That's lovely. Look at how he really getting his punches, and I think that was a mistake by Williulu to get Dominicus down there with a punch below the belt, and have have really warmed up now the young man, and he's getting his combination at will now. Look at that. Oh, great combinations. Look at the left down from Michael Barnard. Williulu coming out there. Over 20 seconds remaining of the third round. That is most definitely dominated by the men from the Kilimanjaro Boxing Academy. That is Michael Barnard. That's the end of that. Oh, better round from the men in a white trunk. Have done pretty well.
Sonny boy, another one. Shasho. situation where balance, balance, and never have a balance, balance, me Chito had the balance, balance, in a piano, balance, balance, yeah, balance, balance, get show my man, balance, balance.
Seconds out, round number 4.
Some few replays from the previous round, and see the art of boxing there displayed by Michael Barnett. He needs to continue where he left off, and that was a clear daylight between the two boxers in that previous round, where Michael Barnett have really put his authority on that round. Will he then put his authority on the bout? It was a little bit mixed up in that first 2 rounds, but the third was very clear. Dominicus Williulu looking like he's waiting for that big moment. There's Williulu now. Getting a little bit mixed up with the feet and the punches there. Williulu was lining up with the left and then suddenly tries to change to the right. Didn't quite work. And man didn't got any punch out. Dominicus Williulu. Look at the kid, how he wants to connect, and Williulu is putting the young boy under pressure here. Look at that left-right combinations where Williulu just go into his shelf and try to protect himself. Body shots where Williulu not bad in counter punches also. Again, another slow 4th round compared to the 3rd, where Michael Barnett really showed Williulu what he can do. As Barnett lovely goes to the body and then goes to upstairs there, catching Williulu. Williulu comes with a left there, and it's Barnett who's picking and choosing. Coming to the close end of round 4, scheduled for 6. And not really around where he dominated, as he dominated the 3rd. That is Michael Barnett, but pretty fair round.
Seconds out, round number 5.
Round number 5. Closer than what many people think. Make no mistake that Williulu is also getting some punches in there. Style of boxing that might be a little bit awkward, but he had a couple of punches in there that might score him a couple of points. The difference is that Michael Barnett doesn't really do what he wants. Williulu making it very difficult for him. Not really giving a chance to penetrate. And she lining up and then come with all sort of punches. That's Dominicus Williulu. There he goes in now again. Comes the left, right, moving out of the way. Williulu nearly caught him with the right there. But good combinations again. Look at that. Look at how he's picking his spots. And Williulu also getting his counter punches in there. But good stuff of boxing there from Michael Bernard. Williulu comes in now. Really not committing much. That is Michael Bernard. Goes in and out. In and out. Go in, do your job, goes out. Move, good foot, feet movement from Dominicans. And also from Michael Bernard. Really enjoy the way he boxing here, this young man. Look at that. Goes to the body, goes upstairs. Getting the applause from the crowd. Who says it's easy? It's not easy to be in the ring there. Dominicus Williulu starting to feel it now. And look at Williulu there. The effort that he's putting in when he's going offensive. But most of the punches. And that's the end of round 5. Dominicus Williulu in it to win it. And Michael Bernard have really showed what he can do, especially in the 3rd and the 5th. Have done a couple of great combinations that landed clean shots. Moving into the final round. After this fight, we have 2 more fights before we go to the main bout. Paulinus will take Roy Yuda from Malawi. Paulinus from Namibia. And then we have Harry Simon Jr., who will take on Philip Musariri from Zimbabwe. And then the main bout between Mika Shonena and Yulidong from China.
The 6th and final round.
Round 6, final round. Penetrating with that left jab. Haven't really caught Williulu with a big punch, Bernard. But he have done some good, clean shots, especially during the 3rd and the 5th. There's come some of those good combinations that have been mixed up by the young man. Now Williulu needs to line up a big one here. He might be a little bit trailing. Oh, look at that. Punching the air, everything behind that from Williulu. He's enjoying it himself out there, Williulu. Doesn't matter what the scorecards might read. But he's there enjoying himself, putting up a fight, but against a very smart boxer. Goes up, goes down. Few seconds, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Final round, fireworks. Not yet. We are not seeing a lot of fireworks. Minikas getting into the body, using that left. It's Bernard. $50 seconds remaining. Who has the hunger to take it with a big punch here? Is it Williulu or is it Bernard? Now Williulu have him against the ropes. Couldn't really connect. Time running out for the two. Was never easy for this young man. And he's starting to celebrate already. And that's the end of round 6. If he wins this one, it will be 6-6 for Michael Bernard. Have done enough. Was the better boxer, hands down in there. He connected when he wanted to. He moved into different gears, but it was never easy. Williulu made it very difficult for Michael Bernard. Should be the favorite to win after some good display. That is Michael Bernard from the Kilimanjaro Boxing Club. Dominikas Williulu might be really tough in future for him. Losing 7 fights now if this one ends that way. So losing 7 in 10 fights, not a good rating at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the two boxers after 6 rounds of exciting boxing. A look at the scorecard. Judge Chabalala scored the bout 60-54. Judge Muya scored the bout 60-55. And Judge Petrus scored the bout 60-54. For the winner by unanimous decision, Michael Bernard.
There you have it, unanimous decision. Michael Bernard winning that one again. It is. And we are warming up for that one. It is Mika Shonena and Yuli Dong from China. We are licking our lips for that one.
At the Ongwediva Trade Fair tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at ringside, former world champion Harry Simon and Paulus the Hitman Moses. The referee for the next bout, Mr. John Kaimbi, and the judges Trevor Jacobs, Angel Samasiku, and Philemon Muya. We'd also like to call upon to the blue corner from Malawi, Roy Ruda.
Combination deadly.
Hi Congo money. Hi Congo chelete. Hi Congo man.
And the boxer to make way to the red corner. Please make some noise for Paulinus Paulus.
Shaka shaka, shaka shaka, dimase. Kiku shaka shaka, relax ke phale dare, dimase. Shaka shaka, shaka shaka, dimase. Kiku shaka shaka, relax ke phale dare, dimase.
Ongwediva shake luka dona for my big body for kwete peke sika keke nika meke saka. Tegini na neno puno kuchapaka wakabito kedi kao nalete katata dikadengo kibo pawe doka apakata takabifa koba kutota kebulubata Mark Tyson naita kapita.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Kaimbi, the third man in the ring, and the referee. Introducing first, fighting from the blue corner, accompanied by Clyde Musonda in red and white. On scale 72.30 kilograms, has a record of 6 fights, 4 wins and 2 losses. From Blantyre in Malawi, and from No Pain No Gain Boxing Academy, please put your hands together for Roy Yuda.
And he's opening across the ring and answering the bell from the red corner. In the white and red trunks, accompanied by his coach and trainer, Joseph Andindi. Official weight 72.50 kgs. Has a record of 8 fights and 8 straight wins. He represents the Sunshine Boxing Gym all the way from Oshikuku, Northern Namibia. Boxing fans, introducing Paulinus Paulus. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Okay. Boxers, like what we discussed in the dressing room, obey the instruction, shake hand, good luck. Let's go.
The fight is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Moving from 6 to 8 rounds now. And it is Namibian up against the man from Malawi, Rejuta. Rejuta in the dominated red trunk. And it's Juta who start already asking questions. He is the Namibian that have the height advantage. The reach will be in his favor. And tries to go in, and Juta. Oh, that's a great combinations coming from the Namibian Paulinus Paulus. Oh, early on there with the left. And the man from Malawi is already kissing the floor. Will he stand the 8 counts? We haven't experienced any knockout this evening. This one will be the first if it does happen. All the fights tonight went the distance. But now Paulinus is wasting no time here. And comes in with the left and right. Ray Juta have no place to hide. Ray Juta Oh, got another one, and he kissed the floor again. It's easy. It's easy for Paulinus. Roy Juta going for a second countdown. He might really not make it the first round. Will he make it? Left jab coming in there. He looks very scared of the Namibian. Goes a little bit into halting. Take your breather. He has a minute to survive here. Doesn't look like it. Will be very big achievement if he survives the round. Can't get to Paulinus Juta. Oh, what is he doing? Oh. And he's down. Loss of words. It was expected the third time down. And it was a very easy. Barely broke a sweat. Paulinus, and he have his 9 fights. It's very, very difficult to tell whether Roy Juta from Malawi was boxing before. On his record, he has 6 fights, 4 wins, and 2 losses. But the way he's boxing right there, it's like somebody who's boxing for the first time. No style at all. Can't even protect himself. His movements is way off. And Paulinus had it easy in the middleweight division in the first round. This has been the first knockout of the evening. All the previous fights went the distance. Until the 7th bout of the evening. That's where the crowd experienced the first knockout of the evening. Let's look to some of the stuff there. You see the left there. That's the one that caught him. Went down.
Oh, let's give it up for the 2 boxers, ladies and
Another
gentlemen.
left there. He's really
After
coming up against that left.
Of the first round, your winner by TKO, Paulinus Paulus.
So Paulinus Paulus, 9 fights, 9 wins. And the men from Malawi have to fly back to Malawi after spending less than 3 minutes in the ring. Came all the way to spend 2 minutes and a half in the ring. Never easy, is it? Some of the action replays from that previous round again, where Paulinus was just in training.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue with the next bout, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the Deputy Minister of Finance, Honorable Ithete.
Thank you very much, AB.
So the next
Ladies
one,
and gentlemen, I would like to have your attention for now. Would like to pay respect to the late Tate Hiskia Shiweda, who passed away in July. He was a boxer, a referee, and a boxing administrator. We kindly ask for a 10 count and your silence, please, in memory of Tate Hiskia Shiweda. Thank you. Thank you very much. You may be seated. The official for the last bout, supporting bout, would like to call upon Mr. Ricky Chabalala and the judges Jason Petrus, Philemon Muya, and Angel Simasiku. Proudly brought to you by MTC, and also the final bout sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization and the Namibia Boxing Control Board. Promoted by award winner Nestor Tobias. Let's call to the ring from Zimbabwe, Philip Musariri. And also to make way to the red corner, Harry Simon Jr.
Mati andoga hazara unguo. Feeling myself and not touch. Mati hukwa beduka kawa fura monturo. Katu kangashi kompato mafuta. Kade kata, ondefa fia kota tomata. Yenda kwacha, yonda fika manga wena kucha. Kade kata, ondefa fia kota tomata.
Ladies and gentlemen, proudly brought to you by MTC and Omlanga Mills. We bring to you this supporting bout with the referee, Mr. Ricky Chabalala, fighting from my right-hand side and fighting from the blue corner. Has a record of 5 fights, 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 draw. On scale, 62.90 kilograms in the blue trunks, all the way from Harare, Zimbabwe. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, from Delta Force Gym, Philip Musariri. Fighting out of the red corner and fighting out from my left-hand side in black and gold trimming. On scale, 62.80 kilograms, has a record of 9 fights and 9 straight wins. An MTC Nestor Sunshine Boxing production. He is representing the land of the brave. I call him the new kid on the block. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, from Wavish Bay, Harry Simon Jr. The boxers at the center of the ring. The fight is scheduled for 8 rounds.
It's getting serious, doesn't it? It is the bout before the main bout. It is Philip Musariri, the man from Zimbabwe, up against Harry Simon Jr. A good test for Harry Simon. He's trying to work his way up, getting into that top 15. And you are getting a boxer that has just lost 1 fight. That's where you'll be tested now. It's getting tougher and tougher, the fights for this young boy, only 22 years old, Harry Simon Jr., and he's fighting a 30-year-old tonight. He has the reach advantage. Haven't lost a fight in his professional career. After 9 fights, 9 straight wins for Harry Simon Jr. And you have, after 9 fights, 6 wins, 1 loss and 2 draws from Musariri. Musariri has started his professional career a little bit late. He's been just 2 years in his professional career. Started being pro at 28. And there's Musariri, who's taking the fight already to the young man, putting him under pressure. Some couple of good combinations there from the Zimbabwean. Lack a little bit of power, but few of those connected. Harry Simon Jr. also 2 years now as a pro boxer. Both started professional part of boxing in 2017. And Musariri lost his first fight in that first year of pro boxing. And since then he have not lose a fight. Here he comes now with the body shots, trying to put Harry Simon Jr. on the back foot here. And he's coming with the left and right. It's like he's fighting in a slow-mo. But he's trying to connect. Now, Harry Simon Jr. have been watching and learning. Now tries to get a left in. Harry is the message from the supporters here in Ongwediva, trying to urge the boy to start boxing, because he has been watching this man in slow-mo, getting some couple of combinations and put him on the back foot. So that's the end of the first round. Very little did we see from Harry Simon Jr. And he has a complaint there at his corner. Haven't done much in that first round. Musariri with all work, putting a lot of effort in that particular round. That is one of the highlights from Musariri, dominant in that first round. Have thrown really many punches, but very little landed.
Seconds out, round 2.
Harry Simon needs to come out in this second round. Harry Simon Jr., the son of the great Harry Simon, the world champion Harry Simon. And he's still undefeated, Harry Simon, and his son still in his early stages of his career, also undefeated. Now again, it is Musariri who's really working his way into Harry Simon, really frustrating the young man with the way he's boxing, not giving him a breather. Now Junior tries to connect with the left and right, but really not getting a breathing space from the man from Zimbabwe. Coming in with the body shots, looking to go upstairs. Simon just behind the glass. Really can't connect himself. Harry Simon Jr. struggling to get out of the shell here. But it is Mussolini who has Simon where he wants him. Connecting. Most of them are just against the gloves of Simon. But no breathing space, no time for Harry Simon Jr. to think. Comes with the left right there, fighting in the corner. But it is Mussolini who's doing the work. Simon Jr. against the ropes here. Just that Mussolini punches are not big. Otherwise, he could have been hitting Simon at this stage. Simon can't get his way out of that corner. Mussolini, left, right, finally got loose and got out. There's another left from Simon now, trying to stretch those arms. But Mussolini cutting in now is Simon, who have the chance to put Mussolini against the ropes. And Mussolini is helpless at this point. And he cuts a right jab there, and a left jab and a right now. Harry Simon Jr. on top of things. It is Harry Simon Jr. show. Mussolini fight was stopped by the referee, and he's unhappy. He says he was still in that fight. Harry Simon Jr. won it in the second. I still feel with Mussolini. He's going unhappily to the dressing rooms. Will not wait for the official announcement here. He feels that he was still in that fight. He was never hurt. But Harry Simon Jr. can only celebrate 10 wins in 10 fights. Harry Simon Jr. I thought he was going to get a test here. It was a very difficult fight for him because of the way that the Zimbabwean was fighting. Didn't really give him a chance. But once he got a chance, he thrives. 10 fights, 10 wins. Let's look at it again here. Goes to the body and the left come in there from Harry Simon Jr. And then Mussolini hit him against the ropes. There's another left coming from Mussolini there. And then Simon got out loose and now started to connect with left, right punches coming in there. The rule says if nothing is coming from the opponent, the referee is allowed to stop. But Mussolini there was suffering, and then he struggled to stand. And then it's another big punch. He lost his footing. The referee was protective of Mussolini.
Seconds of the second round, Judge Ricky Tabalala stops the fight. To your winner by TKO, and the fighting pride of Quizabmon, Harry Simon Jr.
That is 10 wins in 10 fights and 8 knockouts in those 10 fights from Harry Simon Jr. It is a clean record there for the young boy, only 22 years old, bright future. Now, what is next? It is the main bout. Mikawa Shanina of Namibia and Williulu of China. It is Namibia versus China up next.
For the main bout, we'd like to call upon the referee from South Africa, Mr. Leslie Cross, and the judges, John Kaimbi of Namibia, Lazy Nainda of Namibia, and Neville Holtz of South Africa for the final bout, which we are getting crossing over shortly.
Yes, I made it so far. So far, too much. Up and down the sofa. Yeah. Versace on the sofa. I'm too much. I desire designer. Kabotoka China. Kacheketa Kataina. Too much. Katikaria. I do teacher for China. Do check out the China. Yes, too much. 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 Too much.
Waiting for the boxers to come to the ring as they are wrapping up for their preps for the final bout. But once again, we'd like to thank Destiny Hotel, Omlanga Mills, Shililema Security, the Governor's Office, Elimo Ondangwa Private Hospital, Kran, Ready Bites, ETN Technical, Kuku Agri Equipment, and Oshakati Pharmacy, Chico Building Supplies, and Nored Electricity. Thank you very much for your support.
Know me by now. I'm sure you see me. Shamba papa, I pick up the bike. I'm too much. Too much. And then she come away. Makuben cigars. Everybody watch and look at by. Yes. I'm too much. Too much. Too much. JP, too much. Yes, I'm too much. Too much.
You know me by now. I'm sure you see me. Shut my papa, I pick up the bike. I'm too much. Too much. And Dino, she come away. Makuben cigars. Everybody watch and look at pie. Yes, yes. I'm too much. Too much. I'm too much.
Let's call upon the referees, Mr. Leslie Cross from South Africa, Mr. John Kaimbi as judge number 1, Lazy number 9 as judge number 2, and Mr. Neville Holtz of South Africa, judge number 3. I'd like to call upon to the ring Mr. Ellison Hiarunguru, the chairman of the Namibia Boxing Control Board, to come to the ring. And Mr. Samir, captain from Ghana, WBO supervisor for this bout. And also would like to call upon the Honorable Minister, Honorable Erastus Sutoni, the Minister of Sport, Youth and National Service, and Mr. Timmy Kanjo from MTC, Mr. Simon Anjamba, and Malakia El-Lindi from the Sunshine Boxing Academy, and also the Chinese ambassador representative, Mr. Sun, to make way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause, especially for the Honorable Minister. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boxer to make way to the blue corner. Please make some noise for Yoli Dong. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the boxing board has asked or requested rather to have a word from the head of chancery from the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in the Republic of Namibia, Mr. Sun. A few words.
Ni hao, 大家好. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Soon it will be a good morning. Please allow me, on behalf of our extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of China in Namibia, to express our congratulations to the boxing match between Namibia and China. It will be from our Chinese side. It will be Mr. Dong Youli, the champion of Asia Pacific region, and from your side, it will be the champion of African region, Mr. Shanina, right? You see, China and Namibia are strategic partners. We have very deep traditional friendship and a solid foundation of cooperation. Now China is the biggest foreign investor into Namibia and the biggest market for Namibian export. We are helping each other in many fields, which benefit the two nations and the two peoples a lot. Chinese embassy is encouraging not only the cooperation in the fields of economic, cultural, technical, and education. We are also supporting the cooperation of sport, including boxing. We know that encouraging such kind of cooperation and competition, we can help to build the national spirit of our two nations and deepen the mutual understanding. And in this procedure, we can learn from each other and achieve common development and progress. That is why our ambassador is sending us, our delegation, to your beautiful country, to your beautiful city, to watch this very important match. After coming to this beautiful region, Oshana, to this beautiful city, Ongwediva, we are deeply impressed by the warmness and friendship of your local nation, local people, and the well-regulated circumstance of your match is also very impressive. We believe that this match will become a very important event in the memory of our two nations, and will promote the cooperation and exchange in the other fields. By this occasion, I want to wish Mr. Dong Youli and Mr. Shanina to achieve their best performance and show the spirit of fair play. And you see, in any match, somebody will win, somebody will lose. But the friendship between our two nations will never be affected. Thank you, 谢谢. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd also like to call upon the governor of Oshana, Mr. Aria Erimari, to the ring, and also some words from the honorable minister. Honorable.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you happy? Yes. You know, now you can recognize that sport is a very powerful tool. Sport is a platform to unite all of us. Whether you are from Europe, Asia, or elsewhere, that's about sport. That's why I used to say, sport is our joy. Sport is our happiness. So I think we are going to witness a very nice boxing tonight. And let's support the young men. Shanina, Honorable Governor, thank you very much for being with us this evening. So I don't want to say a lot. We want to see what is going to happen this evening here. Thank you very much.
Let's welcome to the ring, Mike Shanina.
Faisal MC, Sorry boy, the dog, he's the best of the best, of the best. This is the best.
na kusheksa sio lazima Babiloni hawanipendi
Said you twice not my first day, but the last time was my first day. You can say what you want there, but you went from corner, look back. I will put up with you, this is easy. I've got love to maintain.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Mabuku as well as Janine van Veek, boxing administrators. Not forgetting Ndeshi Hefingo, who is the timekeeper. Dr. Arturo Rodriguez from Cuba, and also Dr. Nathaniel at ringside for tonight. We kindly ask that we all stand for the Chinese national anthem and then the Namibian national anthem. Thank you. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Honorable Minister and our dignitaries, thank you very much. We'd like to welcome our viewers on NBC and also hello to the millions in China as well as the rest of the world. Welcome to the land of the brave. The Ongwediva Trade Fair is where we are. The WBO regional title and the battle versus Namibia and China, proudly brought to you by MTC, Nestor Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, and also promoted by Nestor Tobias Award winner and sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization and the Namibia Boxing Control Board.
Introducing first fighting out of my right hand side as well as from the blue corner. In the black trunks, accompanied by his coach and trainer Peng. Official weight 62.20 kgs, has a record of 15 fights, 13 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw. He represents the TSSG Boxing Gym, Hailing from Quendo, China, he represents boxing's finest skills, ranked number 15 by the World Boxing Organization, the current WBO Asia welterweight champion. Introducing Yoli, the hot hair Dong.
On my left-hand side and from the red corner, with SBK, Joseph, and Nestor Tobias, and his junior as well, on scale 66.30 kilograms, has a record of 14 fights and 14 straight wins. Ladies and gentlemen, from the MTC Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, and representing the land of the brave from Enana, please put your hands together for the current WBO Africa welterweight champion, Mika, the silent assassin, Shanina.
The boxers at the center of the ring.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
This is the moment that we all have been waiting for have arrived. It is Namibia versus China. It is the main bout of the evening. It is Yuli Dong of China taking on Namibia Mika Shonena. Undefeated Mika Shonena will be wearing in the black and white trunk. And the man that have just lost one fight, that is Yuli Dong, will be in the black trunk also. It is in the early first round here. Mika Shonena will be looking to get into that top three, trying to get closer to challenge the world title. He's ranked currently number 5 in the world, Mika Shonena, and Duli Young ranked number 15. It is a big introduction here from both boxers, and Mika Shonena will want to make his statement early on and get the respect. Getting with the left jab. And you can see that Mika Shonena is a southpaw. And no time to get to know each other. They got in the thick of things. And Yuli Dong also not going to stay back. He's a champion of Asia in the WBO specific and a champion of Africa in the same category. It's a welterweight. Yuli Young is 24 years old. Mika Shonena 30. So Yuli Young a little bit younger. 6 years younger than Mika Shonena. Started being, and now Yuli Young putting Shonena under pressure. Very, very difficult here for the two boxers. It's a southpaw and orthodox boxer facing each other. Here is Yuli Dong getting Shonena in the corner. Not quite connecting. Started his professional career in 2016, Yuli Dong, compared to Shonena, who started in 2013. Shonena 6 years in the pro boxing, and Yuli Dong only 3 years in the pro. It's a good introduction. Shonena trying to lead with that right jab. The man from China have been a tough character in this first round. Okay, catching him with the right there. Mika Shonena got the applause from the crowd. That's the end of that first round. Zoom into that first round. Shonena got a couple or two good punches, clean shots there. Yuli Dong had his moments. in that first round. Julidong have won the title of the welterweight in Asia. He won it for the first time in 2017 November against Albuti, the man from China. Also, and then he lost that title, Julidong, in 2018. He lost it to the Philippines boxer Adam Du Abu Muhammad. But he gained won the same title again.
Seconds out.
That was in
Seconds
December,
out.
just 3 months
Round
after
2.
he lost it. He won it again in December 2018 against, it was vacant, and he beat the Indian man Rahib Carrera to reclaim his title. And then Julidong again now starting this one on fire. He's fighting different fight now, Julidong, from the one that we saw, a very slow boxer, but now he's adapting to Mika Shonena pace, speed in the combinations that Shonena is coming up with here. Good protection and released a right hand there, Mika Shonena. So he's getting himself in something that he needs to adjust to, Julidong. Shonena at his pace, doing what he does best, not really changing, leading with that left, right, and really building up the left, where the power is sort of Shonena. Julidong now trying to get some body shots, try to connect, try to make his presence felt, try and ask the respect that he might get from Shonena. Shonena caught him with the right there. Julidong retaliates. Caught him with that right, and you see Julidong also coming with the left-right combinations. It is pro stuff at its best here between the two boxers. You can see why they are champions in their respective regions or continents. Good Julidong now getting Shonena against the ropes. Getting that left in. Looking for more for the body shots, the man from China. Trying to walk out and worn out. Oh, that's good combinations that come from the Namibian. Mix it up there, and that's a straight left, right comes from Julidong. You hit me, I hit you. It's the name of the game right out here. Julidong now tries to connect. And Shonena just getting there. Getting the feel of it. Shonena tries the right, but Julidong very good on counter punches. Notably, he doesn't lay back. Hey, Shonena comes, connect, and Julidong will come with his own combinations. That have been the name of the game so far. And it's quite entertaining for the neutrals. That's the end of a very exciting second round. It needs to be smart. It needs you to be an art or an artist to try and work out your opponent. Julidong is not going to be an easy boxer out there. He has been there, done that. He has been fighting for quite a while now. He, as I said, only 3 years as a pro boxer, but he has 15 fights under his belt. Very often in that ring as a professional fighter. He fought last in July. The man that beat him in 2018 to win the title, who took the title from him, he came and beat him earlier this year in July. That was the last time that Julidong was in the ring. And Mika Shonena was last in the ring in April this year against Ignas Shatrak, where he won on the technical knockout.
Seconds out, round 3.
Shonena, good Not really good with technical knockouts after 14 fights, 14 wins. Only 3 came by the way of knockout. Mika. But I don't see this one going the distance. Oh, no. That's a right that caught Mika. A right hand from Julidong. Mika caught hands down. Didn't expect. I was talking about he's a very good boxer at counter punches, Julidong, and he does that when Mika thought he was going to open up some few punches. He needs to be very careful. The moment he's trying to connect, Julidong is working on those. Hitting that right jab, but the man from China is coming at Shonena. He's a big boy who can take punches. Not that Shonena is not hitting Julidong. He is, but Julidong is not staying put. He's coming at him while he is in the process, maybe getting 1 or 2 punches from the Namibian. He tries an uppercut. And once Shonena open up, Julidong is retaliating. It is very interesting. Working that right jab, Shonena. Not maybe jabbing as much as we or Nestor want him to jab. Keep him busy. Doesn't really keep Julidong busy with jabs. And that allows Julidong to come in. Oh, that's a big right hand there from Mika Shonena. But look how Julidong took that one and still coming to Shonena. It takes a very, very big punch to hit this man from China. Comes with the body shots now, Shonena. Oh, lining up a right. Couldn't really connect as much as he wanted to. But that was a big right there from Mika Shonena. Goes in. And now it is Julidong that have Shonena against the ropes. Third of 12. Still very little to separate the two boxers here. Remember that Julidong had Shonena down. That counts in boxing, and that's the end of the 3rd round. Shonena had his work cut out for him here. Julidong just might be very, very happy with what he produced in the first 3 rounds, Julidong. And Shonena have been introduced, and he thought it was going to be easy. It is not.